The amount of times that I will always and forever say that I hate. Oh my god, I hate. Like, I hate y'all. Like, you, like, I don't. Oh, we were slaves this entire. I don't give a. Like, for a reason, you guys were slaves. You guys don't know anything better than to steal. Like, oh my fucking god. Like, I was literally eating food with my friend. He had his. Oh my god. Like, I don't know. Por Dios, por gracias de Dios, I had my fucking wallet next to me, like my whole purse, and those like that little small ass decided not to steal my wallet. Oh my god, I would have grabbed my heel and like whooped the out of that ass. But like whatever, right? Some other but no homo or nothing. Y'all don't know how good it felt to say like out loud, like goddamn. Like, oh my god, I felt like I was back in the Marine Corps. Like, I kid you not. I don't know what the came over me. I grabbed that by the neck and I was like, come here, you. And oh my god, like I felt like the world just stopped. Like it was just peace. Like, I don't know. And then he was just like even I in my head, I was like, damn, pasaste, because I called him a.
She said she felt like she was back in the Marine Corps, bruh. We been knew the army was racist. Somebody in the comments say, let me go ahead and call ICE. You understand me? You see this shit right here. I don't know how she, you know, she used to love the brothers, bro. I don't know how it got to this point.
All right, y'all. I'm currently at work on my layover. Everybody keep asking me for a story time about Ashley. I just went to school with her. I went to her quinceañera when we were young. We had classes together. I know the people that she chilled with in class and stuff like that, but I don't really know much about her now. I mean, she was in the Marine Corps. She came home, I think that was, 2 years ago. Went to the academy. She didn't have to do the long part of the academy or whatever because she was a Marine, so she just had to do like a couple months or whatever it was. And yeah, she joined the HPD. After that, I really stopped talking to her. We only like talked through DM after that. I've never done nothing with this girl, if that's what y'all thinking or expecting me to say or something like that. Nah, we was just cool. I don't really even, like I said, now I don't know nothing about her. A grown woman. People change.
Now, people do indeed change. I just wonder what was it though that like took her from inviting the, you know, skin folks to the quinceañera to saying some shit like this, bro. Losing your job over this shit. Like, damn.
Let me clear something up, because it has went over every one of you guys' head that I asked a question. What did we do as a collective to be hated globally from every race on the planet? What did we do as a collective? All you guys hear is that Ashley is the exact representation of the Hispanic or Latino community. And it's really starting to show. It's really starting to show. Because, like I said, I live in Miami, where we experience that type of racism every day from Hispanics. So can somebody prove me wrong as to why we're hated globally?
I mean, well, shit, just read the Bible, right? And it's crazy because some people will argue like, oh, no, you guys aren't the chosen people of the Bible. Well, why is everybody so upset with us then, right? Why is it so similar? Why does it correlate and line up with the scripture or whatever? Hey, that's neither here nor there, bro, right? Somebody in the comments say, Ashley speaks for all Hispanic/Latino. May God protect her and her family. you know, it's shit, bro. Yeah, I bet the ones, salute to the Hispanic and Latinos that aren't racist, right? I know y'all tired of hearing this shit just like us, bro. You feel me? But if you really was, though, you would be on your people's back. You feel me? But I think at this point, the racist ones know not to talk like that around the ones that ain't racist. Or do they, bro? Let's talk about it.
So it shouldn't be to anyone's surprise, but I support Ashely Gonzalez. Regardless of how you feel as a white American or a black American, Latinos can say whatever we want. Black Americans and white Americans try to force us into their white versus black mentality. They want us to subscribe to their social idealisms, and that includes their language. And quite frankly, I am refusing, as a Latino, I am refusing to bow down to their linguistic authority. Personally, I don't even care about Ashely Gonzalez herself. She is an individual. She can make her own decisions. If she wants to apologize, she can apologize. I, however, will never apologize. I am not going to apologize. I refuse to bow down to American bullshit when it comes to social standards, at least some of them. Like, if you're going to come at me and say, or be upset because,
You know, I couldn't help but hear the contradictions in this gentleman's statements, right? He say we want them, or whoever wants him, to subscribe to the black versus white. But it seems like as a community, y'all have already decided to subscribe to that, right? By siding with the oppressors or whatever have you, bro. But let's keep it lit.
Okay, so this is gonna be a little long video. It's gonna be a little all over the place, and I need you guys to know I'm really scared to voice my opinion. I've always been so passive. I've always kept my opinions to myself. I've always been neutral to the outside world. I feel like that sounds so bad to say, like, in during these times, like, for you to be neutral is the most horrible thing that you could be during these times, and I'm aware of that. People think that if you stay neutral, that you don't care about anyone else, that you don't see the problems, that you don't see what's going on, or that you don't care. And it's because of this that I need to make this video, because I can't continue living my life like that anymore. Like, people in my life have never stood up for me and said, you know, this person wronged you and we need to get rid of them. I feel like as Latinos, I think we all know that this is a struggle in our community where things get, like, shoved under the rug. And if you haven't seen what's going on with Ashely Gonzalez, you need to do some research about that, because by now it's on everyone's For You page, it's on the news, it's everywhere. I myself saw that video, and I have to say, it fills me up with so much rage. It makes me so sad that there's people that still exist like that, and people, Latinas like her, that make all of us look bad, and it sucks. And because the truth is, she does represent Latinos. She is Latina.
Is when I walk into a Chavez market, and it's crazy because it's 50-50. That's how I know, of course, it's not the whole community, bro. Or let's say, I say it's 70-30, right? You know what I'm saying? But when you go into these Hispanic establishments, right, which most of the time we don't be tripping because we be doing our own shit. It don't really matter, but you will catch a lot of dirty looks.
Just because she said something that we don't agree with, that we all know is wrong, that doesn't align with where we want to be in the world, it doesn't take away that she's Latina. She gained those thoughts from other Latinos that were around her. And we need to stop being blind to the fact that our Latino culture has a lot of racist tendencies in it. We are extremely colorist. We have all, like, I myself have grown up with this idea that being a darker skin tone is bad. We grow up, like, literally praising babies that come out white looking or having Eurocentric features. Like, we cannot be blind to these things. All of a sudden, no one wants to claim her as a Latina, as a Mexican, or being part of the Mexican community. And I'm not claiming her in a way, like, of being prideful of her actions. I'm claiming the fact that Latinos and our culture has these issues, and you saying, you know what, she doesn't represent all Latinos, she doesn't represent us, is not helping anyone.
It's throwing it under the rug, like she mentioned. She's claiming so that way we can start with some correction, right? Or not. I don't want to say condemn, but that was
That is literally just pushing it under the rug and making it not your problem anymore when it is. It is our problem, and more people should be on here being mad about what she did, about her actions. But instead, what I'm seeing is people get defensive over what other people say about Latinos, and that's not right, because at the end...
And thank you to my sister right here, feel me, for her contribution to the video, right? Now, let's get into that. See, that's the perfect segue into where we're going.
They're saying that every raza person is exactly like Ashely Gonzalez, the Houston police officer that was seen saying some things about the African-American community. Now, chat, these are some influencers right here that has some things to say to the raza, saying that they were not their friends, not their allies. We have all of the details to tell you in this video.
We can just stop with the Ashely Gonzalez is not a representation of us, and she absolutely is. She is a representation of the Latino community. We saw it at the polls.
Y'all notice ain't no Mexican or Latino people ain't posted a goddamn thing about what that heifer did. Show me one.
They're now trying to say that the raza is not allies of the black community. And they also said that nobody in the raza community posted anything about what Ashely Gonzalez did. Now, 44 Vato might have been the only one. Chat, you guys could see the view count right there, though, 329K. In the comment section, it was getting real crazy, too. 44 Vato was standing up for both sides. This person said, we literally have no allies. It's cool, though. Hey, that's just one person. We're not all like that. Now, chat, this is not about me. I was simply speaking for the raza. I'm not gonna get up in here and try to make you guys like us. Listen, bro, if you guys don't like the raza, bro, it's cool, bro. You guys don't have to like us.
For you to say that, right? First off, it come across like you just throwing your hands up in the air, right? And you want an issue. You talk about you're not gonna make us like the issue started with Ashely, bro. Yeah, your folks, bro. What are you talking about? You're not gonna make us well, and then for you to say something like that, it comes across like the lady in the last video was saying. You want to sweep shit under the rug and move forward to where what? This ends up turning into what? What? Like see, bro. You know, for like-minded individuals, we will move forward, bro. If you got hate in your heart, you weird in any way, hey, you know what I'm saying? Good for you, bro. That's on you. But you know what I'm saying? For you to do shit like that, bro, it's strange, bro. For real. And then for you to say that, oh, it's not all of us. We will tell you like we say in many other videos. Well, check the who is like that, bro. Because if you're not checking it, it's you too. You get what I'm saying? 44 Vato, bro, this shit be hella crazy, bro. Like, you feel me? And nigga, and the thing is, bro, we not tripping, bro. We not worried about it, right? But a motherfucker worried about what's going on. You feel me? It's like it's always an issue. You don't hear so-called black people running around expressing their hate for everybody, but you see everybody expressing their hate, and you know what I mean? And it just be like, bro, I'm not gonna lie, you know. Let's get into this one more video, and you know,
them peoples mess with black people way more than they do Latin people, which is why it's so funny that y'all do so much to be a part of them. You not gonna be, gang. In my previous video on this subject, I asked, what are y'all parents telling y'all in these households that got y'all out here acting up? You know what I got? A comment section full of, we're not all Hispanic. Some Latinos are white. You don't understand the diaspora. You know what I do understand? This. Mary J. Blige, Beyonce, Kendrick Lamar twice were able to do Super Bowl halftime shows and not have another halftime show need to be created. They don't mess with y'all so much that they made another halftime show because they don't like Bad Bunny. I'm still in the kitchen, let me land. They led y'all on and convinced y'all that we would be the main targets for all forms of deportation, only to turn around and literally hyper focus on y'all. They are currently stationed in y'all homelands. They don't like us because they can't control us. They don't like y'all because they don't like y'all. If you black and you in this comment section, can you please tell them how they be talking about them in front of us? It ain't nice, and it's not highly. It's very negative, it's very demeaning, and they say that stuff in front of us because they don't rock with y'all. Y'all so busy trying to be part of the game Y'all ain't realize you exist to get back at us for not being controlled no more. It ain't rocket science. Y'all definitely make it seem like it is though. What's really crazy is we be defending y'all, even though we know y'all not going to defend us. Just keep that in mind next time you feel like blabbering on about what we doing. Not only are we not your enemy, we are your actual enemy's obsession. They ask they women if they've been with us when they start dating them. Is that a question you ask when you not obsessing over somebody? You can't make this up. Get it together, y'all. Grown man, by the way. Don't believe me? Watch this. They rock with y'all so little. They don't even bother lying about y'all history. They just be like, yeah, that was colonization.
Say ho, you can't be playing with that paper, ho. Nigga need that yaper, need it now and not later, ho. Say ho, you can't be playing with that paper, ho. Nigga need that yaper, need it now and not later, ho. Say ho, you can't be playing with that paper, ho. Nigga need that yaper, need it now and not later, ho. Say ho, you can't be playing with that paper, ho. Nigga need that yaper, need it now and not later, ho. Say ho, you can't be playing with that paper, ho. Nigga need that yaper, need it now and not later, ho. Say ho, you can't be playing with that paper, ho. Nigga need that yaper, need it now and not later, ho. Ay, I need that cheese like a grater, ho. Don't play me like no sin, cause I never Captain Saber, ho. Yeah, but you can fucking be my waiter, ho. Long as you get paper, ho, cause shit, that's what the paper's for. Y'all niggas chasing dough, but what we racing for? But we ain't racing, we just don't